письма. Ледача воля одурила маленьку душу. Сонце йде, і за собою день веде, і вже тії хребетносилі уже ворушаться царі, і буде правда на землі.
Дуже дякую. Слава Україна! And before we move on, I would like to thank the young people who brought the baskets forward, who are representatives of the Ukrainian Immersion School, and they placed the baskets, and I thank you for that. I would now like to call on Premier Gary Doer to come forward and say a few words at this time.
Vitaimo, welcome to His Excellency Viktor Yushchenko, Ukrainian President. Welcome to Manitoba, Canada. Welcome also to your delegation. Excellency, you can tell by the faces today at this legislative grounds, you can tell how proud we are, how honored we are that you are here with us today. We have all been honored by your presence. You are an international hero for democracy, and we both participated and celebrated your great victory as part of the Orange Revolution a few years ago. Congratulations on behalf of all the free-loving people in the world. We, of course, stand at the Taras Shevchenko statue. A reminder to all of us in democracy and all of us who love words in the world that this individual who was represented so appropriately in front of our legislative building was not only imprisoned for his words, but he was sent to jail for 1 year for each one of the poems that he wrote. And it reminds us again, with His Excellency here today in Manitoba, that we know the people of the Ukraine, people in the Ukrainian country, have succeeded to win democracy 5 times, and as you have pointed out in Parliament, have lost it. But I believe under your leadership and determination, and with the great strength and solidarity of people here today and around the world, that this democracy today, under your leadership, Excellency, will last, and last forever for the people that we so strongly support here today. I am so proud that members of this legislature have just passed the legislation unanimously that was introduced in a private member's resolution a couple of years ago to recognize the Ukrainian famine and genocide in the Memorial Act, Holodomor, and it was passed unanimously in this legislature to remind the world and signify that Manitoba will not leave this tragedy underneath the table, but will ensure that it is part of our curriculums and part of the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, and it is a story that we will each tell to our children and grandchildren to ensure that history is told truthfully in terms of that event. That is what we pledge to you, Your Excellency, in this visit. We also pledge to you that we will continue to build a cultural future together. The future is strong with the 6 school divisions that teach the Ukrainian language in our schools and the many other schools that also speak the language. The University of Manitoba's studies of Ukrainian, the Dauphin Festival, the Ukrainian Festival, the National Festival, and we have people from Dauphin here today. We will continue to celebrate our great strength together, but we will also build a stronger economy together with the memorandum of agreement we are signing to ensure that our economies work together for the benefit of all of our citizens. Again, we support the people and the country of the great President and the Ukraine to ensure that NATO has at its table your country, Excellency, a full participant of NATO into the future, and we stand with our Prime Minister in that regard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm Vitaimo to His Excellency Viktor Yushchenko. Welcome.